You are finally standing in that beautiful, historic square in Florence, or maybe you just touched down in London for that dream retirement trip you have planned for years. You go to buy an espresso, or you walk up to an ATM to get some local cash, and suddenly, a wave of anxiety hits you. You pull out your blue Betterment debit card and think, is this going to work? Am I about to get slammed with massive, hidden international fees? Or worse, is my card going to get declined right here on the spot, leaving me stranded? Listen to me. If you are retired, or you are getting ready to retire, you have worked way too hard for your money to let a bank nickel and dime you while you are trying to enjoy your hard-earned freedom. Travel should be about creating memories, not stressing over fine print. So let's answer the question directly, with absolute clarity. Can you use your Betterment debit card internationally? Yes, you absolutely can. But you have to know the rules of the game so you don't make a critical mistake that costs you peace of mind. Here's the real problem. Traditional big banks love to feast on travelers. They look at retirees traveling abroad as a profit center. When you take a standard debit card from a traditional brick-and-mortar bank overseas, they hit you coming and going. First, they charge you a foreign transaction fee, usually around 3%, just for the privilege of buying something in a different currency. Then, if you need cash and use a foreign ATM, they slap you with a $5 out-of-network fee, and the local ATM owner hits you with another $4 or $5. You pull out $100 in local cash, and it costs you $112 before you even blink. That is a ripoff, and it frustrates me to no end. The fear for so many of you is being stuck in a foreign country without access to your money, or watching your retirement budget bleed out from death by 1,000 financial cuts. You worry that if you use your card, it will get flagged for fraud, locked down, and you will be stuck on the phone with customer service for hours instead of enjoying your vacation. Betterment handles this completely differently, and this is the good news. Betterment does not charge foreign transaction fees. Period. If you buy a souvenir for €20, you pay exactly what €20 converts to in US dollars. Finder. But it gets even better. What about ATMs? You need cash when you travel. Betterment doesn't just waive their own ATM fees, they automatically reimburse you for the fees the foreign ATM operator charges you. They even reimburse the 1% international transaction fee that Visa charges behind the scenes. They put that money right back into your checking account, usually by the next day. It means you can walk up to virtually any ATM worldwide where Visa is accepted, get your cash, and know that you are keeping your money where it belongs, in your pocket. Betterment. However, you cannot just hop on a plane and assume everything will be perfect. There are 3 critical things you must do before you leave American soil to protect your account and ensure your trip goes smoothly. First, you need to understand where the card will not work. Because of U.S. government sanctions and international banking regulations, Betterment cannot process transactions in certain countries. We are talking about places like Cuba, Iran, Syria, or certain parts of Eastern Europe. If you are taking a standard European cruise or visiting standard tourist destinations, you are perfectly fine. But if your retirement travels take you to more off-the-beaten-path locations, look up Betterment's restricted country list on their website before you pack your bags. Betterment. Second, let's talk about account access. You do not need to set a travel notice for the debit card itself anymore. Betterment systems are smart. But here is the catch. If you try to log into your Betterment mobile app or website while you are connected to a foreign internet network, their security system might see an international login and temporarily lock you out of your account to protect you from hackers. To avoid this disruption, if you plan to be abroad for an extended period, contact Betterment support a week before you leave. Let them know you will be accessing your portal from overseas so they can note your account. Third, you must know your limits. Betterment protects your funds by capping daily usage. You can only withdraw up to $510 from an ATM per day, and your maximum daily spending limit on the card is $2,000. If you are trying to pay for a high-end luxury tour or a massive hotel bill at checkout, that $2,000 limit might trip you up. Betterment plus one. So here is your actionable takeaway. Make your Betterment debit card your primary tool for daily spending and cash withdrawals while you are traveling, because those fee reimbursements are a beautiful thing. But never, ever travel with just one piece of plastic. Lay out a backup plan. Bring a secondary credit card from a completely different institution, one that also charges zero foreign transaction fees, and keep it in a separate pocket or the hotel safe. Use your credit card for the big expenses like hotel checkouts to keep your Betterment debit card well under its daily limits, and use the Betterment card at the ATM whenever you need local currency. You have earned this retirement. Go enjoy the world, use your card wisely, protect your access, and do not let the fear of banking fees keep you from living your best life.